Well, Falcon fans, welcome to the Benediction, the place where Falcon fans get to come and actually throw their burdens onto the offering plate. Just make sure you tip that jar, and the jar that I'm talking about you tipping is pretty much the like and subscribe button on your way in if you're not subscribed or you haven't liked this show just yet. Hey, man, we got it going. This is the Benediction, ladies and gentlemen. Man, look, before I start even just opening up the floodgates, man, this was just a good old-fashioned ass whipping we took today. And everything I said on Thursday about not taking Miami lightly pretty much happened. This is what happens when you really have inconsistent play with this team. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got punched in the mouth today at home by a 1-6 team. I said this could possibly happen, but yet and still, we still all hold on to a little bit of belief that we're going to get it together. But at this point, you saw that team checked out on Raheem today. So it is what it is. I'm about to open the floodgates. I'm not holding back today. So if you get in your feelings and get in here and they get hurt, too bad. I ain't holding back for nothing today. Got Graybeard in the building, K-Dub in the building, Will in the building. What's up, y'all? What's good?
Hey, man, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Moving forward, I ain't got no faith in this team, brother. I'm just ready for next year. I'm just ready for next year. I'm just going to be honest with you. How you see them people at our fan base on Twitter roasting Raheem? I don't think Zach Robinson or Raheem should be head coaches moving forward or whoever. They're going to have to make some changes.
Come on, Pink Slip. This your time. You always come in here with that energy.
Oh,
go ahead.
But I've been told you Zach Robinson went in when I guess when we was carrying against our commander team. I'm telling you the reason I feel like the reason why we probably was in good games because of Kirk Cousins. I'm gonna be honest, she probably was saying, "Oh, I don't listen what Zach Robinson called. I don't like this play. This is what we gonna call." So, man, I just feel like moving forward, we just need to just go ahead and clean house and get some coaches with some experience, man. Like defense and offense. Like I don't care who they get. They need somebody who got some experience. Because Rado Raheem had 2 chances, man. His record show it. It's time to clean house, man. It's time. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. And we got the Patriots and Indy. I don't like our chances moving forward. Clean house.
Graybeard, what's good, man?
I ain't gonna be on here too long. So I refuse to let this team ruin the rest of my weekend. First and foremost, how everybody doing? This team did not just this team. We have the greatest inconsistent team in the history of sport. Only thing we can consistently do is find new ways to make fresh hot ale. We failed in all phases of football. All. We were 1 of 8 on third down. 1 of 8. And they gave that to us. Garbage time. We got our star player can't hold on to the church's money. That's why he been riding the bench for the remainder of the 4th quarter. I mean, and I don't want to hear nothing about injury. We got injury. They had injury too. And they still put up over 30 come-out points. Oh, shut the hell up.
That's my dog Daryl. No, he pissed. He's at work right now. He said, "Don't cry about it, dog." He said, "Just he feel your pain." He empathizes with you, dog.
My bad. I read it wrong. My bad, Daryl. But it's
Think about it. Look, he live up here. It's a Southern dude that live up here like me, and we work around Eagles fans, bro. So we got to hit his mess.
It's just the fact that week in and week out, there's just a disconnect with the team and with the I mean, with the coaching staff and the players.
But you know what it is, though. But you know what it is, Barry. It's no preparation. It's no urgency on both sides of the ball. And I feel like what Ryan was saying earlier, when Ike here got fired and Ray Clyde had spoke up on the team, I feel like all the stuff was getting confused. Raheem wasn't focused on the players. He was so much of me, not sticking to the identity with this team. And I just feel like moving forward, man. If I'm out the blank, I'm cleaning the house, bro. Because we gave you opportunity. Arthur Blank gave you everything what you need, and Terry should stay, but. Radio Raheem got to go, man. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately,
Your time is up.
Terry might be getting that act too
Yeah.
because of the performance, even though it wasn't his fault.
Okay, Doug, what you got, man?
Nah, man, I'm not gonna over exaggerate or anything like that. It's a week to week league, man. We got our butt kicked all the way out. Everybody knows we're not gonna fire anybody tomorrow. If anybody gets fired, it needs to be the OC because we cannot seem to generate any points, and that's evident. 10 points, 10 points. It don't matter who the quarterback is. So it points to that. It points to that OC needs to get ran out of here. You didn't have a problem firing the quarterback. I mean, the wide receiver coach. So now, it's basically dominoes. You're going to keep firing guys. You got rid of Jimmy Lake. Now you get rid of Zach. Then it's going to be him at the end of the season. So
Appreciate you, Ms. Kim.
the thing is, man, we played piss poor. Like you said, no preparation this week. I mean, we've been saying fire. Not we. Because I haven't been saying fire him like all season, but I mean the fan base been saying fire the guy all season long. So I mean, it just basically that seat just gets hotter and hotter and fire, and then now it's on. Now he really don't have a seat to sit on right now. It's so hot. So it just continues to get hotter and hotter for the head coach.
Flame on.
Now you have no supporters. If you have some supporters, they're far few for none. But I truly believe that if he does get fired as the head coach, it'll be at the end of the season. But he needs to have an immediate firing, like Monday morning. OC is gone, and we've moved on into a different direction with this offense because this season still can be salvaged. Still like 10 games left. I mean, you can say I don't know how you want to, but it's a lot of games to be played left. It just looks bad this week, and you can turn it around and beat other teams when you get back healthy. I just feel like those injuries. It's not that the injuries you had, if people are injured. It's the people that are injured. It's the key injuries. It's just not Joe Schmo injured. It's the key injuries that we have. So then JB3 just went out in this game, so we don't know how long Bankhead Bates will be out. So it's like we're getting the key injuries. And I said that all season long, I was reiterating, we got to stay healthy. We got to stay healthy. We got to stay healthy. And now we're not healthy, and you see what the results are. So we'll see what goes on moving forward. I'm trying to not get trapped in the prison of the moment. Right now, the moment says fire everybody, like Pink Slip said. But I'm trying to just go week to week. So see what happens next week. Hopefully we can get some guys back. And like I say, just like they went out and world beat us, we can go out and world beat somebody else. I mean, like I said, the NFL is just like that. Because now Buffalo looks like Buffalo again, how they beat the heck out of the Panthers. So, hey, they didn't look good against us, but they look good again this week. So, I mean, week to week league, man. We just got slapped around terribly.
So here's
nobody looked good.
So here's something that I'll go ahead and say. I said we don't have championship depth. Been saying this since the offseason. Still saying that. And you're starting to see the results of that because 17 games is a long season. Something I've been preaching since the offseason. Now, I get called a negative Nancy because of that, but you're starting to see what it looks like when you don't have talented players that are in depth. Injuries happen all the time. The problem with that is this. Can you adjust to the injuries? We have yet to do so with this franchise. And let's be honest. I'm standing on, I stand on this. At this point, when you see a team quit on a coach like that, the last time we saw that was when they quit on Arthur Smith. This team done checked out on Raheem, and we saw that. Yes, it's a week-to-week league, but they quit on him. The defense literally quit on him in this game because they were holding. Our offense literally was very incompetent. At this point,
predictable.
At this point, all you can do at this point is sit back and just say, all right, this falls on you. You wanted to bring your own staff in here. Now, if you don't fire Zach Robinson, you got to go. And then he's going to go right behind you. That's where it has to be. At this point, I feel like this. I say you got to give him 3 years, but when you lose to a 1-16 and you can't motivate your players to get up for a home game and you have the better roster, that's crazy.
That speak volumes. No, Ryan. That speak volumes, man.
Look, we got a troll in the chat, y'all. Look at this.
Of course.
I love it. Red flag on that, man. I like the fact that we got a troll. Thank you for tuning in, though. We appreciate you. But getting back to it, Raheem got to go. It wasn't, and I'm saying that now because of the fact that I'm looking at the body language. I'm looking at how the players are responding to him, and they're not. They're not. At this point, all you can do is sit back, and yeah, it's still a lot of games to go in this season. Yeah, it's a possible turnaround. But from what we've seen so far, from the injuries and what the depth looks like, the depth that we have is a far drop off from what we have when we're fully healthy. And you see that. The problem right now, you got to get you a middle linebacker. JD Bertrand was eaten alive today again.
Yeah,
I don't even know why he was in the game.
This is my thing. When I say there's no championship depth on this team, there's no championship depth on this team at this point. It's just what it is. You have to, at this point, you got to scrub it because let's keep this a buck. Raheem is responsible for bringing in 2 incompetent people. Eventually, guess what? You got to be held responsible for it. Period. You got to be held responsible for it. And at this point, I'll say this. And then, if y'all want to come in, the link's in the chat. Y'all can come in. I'm getting ready to put it on X for those to come in too. Let's keep this a buck. With the Falcons at this point, there has to be major movement to move this dude up out of here. You have to at this point because he's losing the locker room.
I mean,
when somebody him out on something, and a lot of people want to say, "Oh, well, they don't like Ray," but here's the thing: where did Ray McLeod lie?
He ain't lying so far.
Where did he lie? And the Giants picked him up just like that in less than 24 hours. Yep. And he's going to a team that has championship pedigree. Not saying right now, but guess what? They're building towards it. Because I can tell you right now, they got a hell of a quarterback and a hell of a running back in their backfield too, and their defense is legit.
Scalaboo got hurt today, though.
Yeah, Scalaboo just went down for the season.
And guess what? But they still got some behind them. There's one thing you know about the Giants. They keep running backs and they keep a defense. Now they got a quarterback. That's not a problem. Our issue is this. You wanted to try to run this offense through Bijan Robinson. You're not using your quarterback and you're not using your weapons. And you just want to use Bijan.
And that's the problem for me.
At this point, I'm with you, Coach Brandt. Thank you. Coach Brandt said he already lost the locker room. Coach Brandt said that in the chat.
Yeah, that's my problem. I said this from the beginning. Bijan is not the entire offense. He's just one of the star components of the offense. And now teams don't got enough game film on to know what we're gonna do because our formation are vanilla. They already know. They already know. He going in the motion. Watch out.
Drake London. Watch out for Drake on this motion. Watch out for the comeback route.
It's freaking predictable. And then on top of that, and then during the halftime, we don't make good adjustment. I'm not saying we don't make no adjustment. We don't make no type of good adjustment. And it shows on the scoreboard. I
got to read this from Coach Brandt. So Coach Brandt says, do you wait to break up with someone when you know it's over?
Hell no.
Perfect example. Perfect example. You can't argue with that.
We can bet. We begging Arthur Blank to make that call, man. But I'm just going on history. He normally don't fire mid-season.
But here's the thing, though.
We had a coach walk out mid-season, but
we never thought they was going to draft. Think about it. We never thought they was ever going to draft a Georgia player, and let alone at the first pick of the draft. We did. it's a possibility that can happen because Arthur Blank is getting old.
Yeah.
He
Off the
getting
blank like
older.
84,
I mean,
83,
like I said,
84.
I mean, I love him to surprise me, but I mean, let's hopefully have a great candidate. Hopefully, give Jerry Gray a chance to take
Hey,
over as
Deshaun.
the interim. We'll see what happens.
Hey, Deshaun, is your camera working today, bro?
No.
Deshaun,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I was saying, is your camera working? Because it looked like you was having
I
some
don't
issues.
know. No.
Okay, that's what it was. I'll let you get away with this one because normally we get people face on here, but I saw you was trying to work with your camera, and I see you having some issues with it. So go ahead. What you got for us, man?
Do what I got right here. Raheem's plan is working real smoothly because ever since he been ahead of the class, he's been really sabotaging this team, not putting the right players in, hiring coaches that his best friends. And if you see, he just sit there on the sideline and watch us crumble without really doing nothing. Most coaches I know, I play football. My coach will be in one of our coordinator butt. Talking about, hey, you need to change this, you need to do this, that. He don't do none of that. To me, I don't care what nobody said. It's time for bro to go. Because he doing stuff that I ain't seen the coach do in years. And that gave up. And the locker room gone. I don't care. I see the sideline with the players on the sideline. They got their head down. They not enthusiastic. They're not even talking to each other. They just stare.
Uh-oh. I knew this joke was coming in here today. I knew Ron was coming in, boy. Go ahead, Ron. Because I know where you finna go with this one. I'm gonna sit back and let you have it. Go ahead, bro.
Can I cook?
It's the benediction, man. Go ahead.
Raheem need to get fired right now, on the spot.
Right now.
With his tight pants on. No ifs, buts about it. Zach Robinson need to get the boot too. I'm tired of looking at you.
Yeah, he definitely need to go. I'm definitely. Proof's in the pudding with him.
Why
ain't put up no point.
Why we keep on putting JB out there as a linebacker and you cannot even cover a snake?
Boy, I mean, this thing, like I said, I've been calling this for a minute, and I said a long time ago, I said last season, the rah-rah speeches are over with. We just need to get better. No, here's the thing. It's not the fact that we just need to get better. We need to get a better coach that understands how to use talent, sir.
Right.
Because the problem isn't the talent. We brought in talent. Terry gave you talent 2 years in a row. You loaded up. You had the division locked up. You pissed it away. There's no way that you can sit there and excuse this at this point. Period. There's no way that you can excuse that. And now, with the way that everything is going, it's all I can say is, look, it's not pissing away the season. It's calling it for what it is. You can still salvage the season. But if you remain with what we have, you're going to piss away the season.
We need a new voice in that locker room.
What up, Charisma?
See, there you go. What up? Let me in. Hey,
I got you in, man. What's up?
Okay. What's up, cuzzo?
Talk to me. What's happening?
I just troll. Oh, you got me on that one.
No,
Yeah.
not you. It was somebody who came in here that was trolling about Raheem, saying he's gonna bring 5 championships. Not you, sir.
You can't even bring 5 wins.
Yeah. I posted that comment before you even got in there. Not you. It was somebody else.
Okay.
But you can scroll back up and see who that is. But go ahead, man. What you got?
Man, I just, I know that when he dropped the ball, that changed momentum of the game. but I just still feel like they still should have came back and to combat that situation. I feel that Kirk Cousins, I don't even know, he was like all over the place. He was throwing the ball all over the place. Kirk Cousins could have ran a couple of those balls in and got those first downs too. It was like, I don't understand, man. They just gave up. It's just like everybody just gave up, man. It was like they gave up.
And here's the thing. It's not. And here's the thing that we were saying. It ain't all on Kirk, because when Kirk was the starter, he was rebellious towards Zach.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is our offensive coordinator and our head coach at this point.
Yes.
Now, this is Tyler. Now, and here's the thing. Our offensive line really is not that good with pass protection. So we said that last year. We're saying the same stuff this year. They're great at run blocking, but pass blocking, no. But look at what this is. Tyler Allgeier's uncle. This is Louis Allgeier. So
what up,
this is
Lou?
the family.
Uncle
This is
Lou?
the family member who said it.
What's up, Lou?
Uncle Lou, what's good, man?
Uncle Lou.
So when you got Tyler, and Tyler Allgeier's uncle never comes in here and speaks bad about the team at all. Now, when you see him saying that, that's how you know it's a problem at this point.
They made up one-dimensional today. They took
Definitely can't get nothing in the trade for Kirk Cousins. Definitely.
Can you do a favor for me?
He just killed that. He just killed all of that.
Can you ask Tyler Allgeier, get the F away from here ASAP?
Whoa.
I mean, let's be honest. At this point,
I can't be mad at that.
we love this team, but the coaching is the problem.
Right. And that's the only reason why I'm saying that.
I know how you feel, Coach Brent.
Because let's be honest. If you'd have brought in an established coach instead of trying to worry about people trying to take your job, you would have probably had success last year and also going into this year. But you were so worried about somebody trying to take your job or whatnot and being better than you. Do you not realize that bringing in great coaches is going to make your organization better? And that's going to make free agents want to come here. That's going to make more coaches that are like-minded, like some of your great coaches you have come here. But at this point, I mean, all you can do is just laugh at this point.
I mean,
Red?
It's terrible that
Red, go ahead, because Red got to get his in before everybody start getting crazy. He just popped up. Red, what's good, man?
Go Dog.
What's up, man?
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
How everybody feeling today?
Man, I'm gonna
tell you right now, Red, my blood pressure not up, dog. I'm laughing at this point because I know what's getting ready to happen, bro.
At least Cincinnati lost to like a team that was one.
I had a bad feeling about this game before it even started. When I was at work, I was like, I don't feel it.
Man,
okay. So basically nobody really surprised we lost. That's a good thing. I like that positive feeling, fellas. Let's just go ahead, look on to the Patriots, man.
But the problem was, I said this week, you can't overlook Miami. And I said, I said, you can't overlook Miami. You got to handle business, because at the end of the day, they still got weapons that can hurt you. And what did they do today? They hurt us. And then their defense looked like the 85 Bears against our offense today.
Now that was the surprising thing. I'm not surprised at a change.
Yeah. It's like how we got
off, because that's them the only thing they got on offense. You got to go to a chain and Waddle.
They got him and Waddle.
Where did that defense come from? Good Lord.
They kept putting them in bad situations. Kept going for it on 4.
But can we all admit now Kirk Cousins is done in the time?
I see why nobody trying to trade for this guy. I see why.
That guy's horrible.
It's not even his fault.
Hey, right? Is it him? Or is
right now, we all can admit that Zach Robinson is crap too now.
He got that.
So did you see
straight ass?
Third string posted this about the Pats. You know what? The way the New England Patriots are playing right now, why does it surprise you? Especially if we play anything like we did today.
Now watch y'all. We go upset the Patriots on the road.
And everybody, and look, here's my thing. And I'm gonna be I'm never gonna be mad about a win, but for that moment, I'm gonna be pissed because it's gonna be like, why didn't you do this last week?
Right.
Miami?
Why can you do that the past 2 weeks?
Because we're gonna be crapping on them all week long. We're gonna be dogging them out, and that's why they're gonna go in and get a win.
The rest of our schedule is hard.
We gotta go. We gotta go all the way to Berlin to go play probably one of the best wrestling teams.
Our schedule has turned out.
Yeah,
Our schedule has turned out to be a tough one. It has turned out to be a tough one. But man, hey, look, this is what football is.
I got a moving truck outside, ready for Raheem to get ghosts.
Hey, Rich.
Go ahead and get 2 men in the truck.
We got Rich in the building. I'm gonna let Rich get his off, and then we got Will in the building. Will in the building down at the bottom.
Will, what it is? What up, Rich?
Going on, Will? What's
going on, fellas? What's up?
I'm gonna tell you this here. You said Zach, and we would talk about this in Larry's chat. Hell no, Raheem man's got to go too. Me and you finna disagree on that one today, my boy.
I agree with you, cousin.
Raheem man's got to go.
I'm saying that's y'all opinion. That ain't mine. I'm not.
I know. I was just making sure I let you know that because the incompetence is carried over from Tampa. So no matter what scheme is run, they checked out on him today, bro.
Man, I don't think they checked out on him. I think they checked out on Zach Robinson.
Hell, the defense checked out at the end of the game.
Ask me my opinion. Let me finish. I've been screaming since the third game. Until you get, let me tell you something. I really don't got shit to say, honestly. My bad, my language. I really don't got nothing to say. I left at third quarter. I'm just coming back from grocery shop, so I don't even got nothing to say. All I got to say is I just watched the man whoop you with your own scheme and show you how the pistol really supposed to be ran.
Hey. and this is what's bad.
He took your scheme and whooped you with the pistol. Literally. That's how you supposed to use it. That's why I kept saying the pistol until we get out the pistol, because you're not supposed. The pistol is more of a collegiate scheme anyway, so it's really supposed to be sprinkled in. It's not supposed to be the whole scheme. And he just showed you that we can whoop you with your own scheme. I just sat and watched it. And they took the playbook and they took the film from the San Francisco game. Everybody know if you stop Bijan behind the line of scrimmage and don't let him get going, you almost got it, because he ain't gonna switch running backs to Algier to run north and south. So I'm tired of talking. I'm just be honest. I'm gonna let them do whatever they want to do from this point on.
At this point, you think about it. You had the number 2 defense in the league. Defense held them as best as they could today. Let's be honest. They held them. And it's
it's not on the defense.
No, that's
I ain't got
nothing.
nothing
The
to say
defense
about
held today. They got tired. Think about it. When you're on the field and your offense gets too many 3 and outs and you can't control the time of possession, your defense gonna get tired.
Because last week we keep saying every team almost know our playbook. It seems like they know we're gonna run. Then they know we're gonna pass. Then we're gonna
you know why?
Bro,
you know what? Nah, you know why? Because he motions in the direction that he gonna run, and then when he pass, okay, when he motions with Charlie Warner in the run. But when we in the run formation and he motion with a wide receiver, we pass. And that's why I told you till you get out the pistol. I see that from the couch. But you couldn't whoop me like that on man. I'm just gonna be honest, because I'm gonna eat you alive in cover 2, because all you throwing are outs. You refuse, and first of all, see, this is why I ain't really want to say nothing, come be a little long-winded. First of all, in order to be able to throw the ball to the outs where Penix is successful, you have to eat up the middle of the field first, because you have to keep them safeties guessing. But if you always throwing outs, your safeties are not guessing, they're keying in on your out routes. So the fact that you refuse to throw in the middle to soften up the out, that's why, I can't talk no more, man. Mike McDonald just beat you with your own scheme.
And here's the other thing. Then we got Ill Will at the bottom. Will, what you got, man? Because you've been down there waiting for a sec to get off. What you got?
Going on, Will?
What's up, man? How y'all doing, man? Man, not too much to say, man, other than I think Raheem's overstayed his welcome in Atlanta. I just think he was given a silver platter coming in, and he managed to turn this roster into a dumpster fire. Which I foresee happening, and you can blame today's performance, you can blame the Carolina performance for that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've wiped my hands with him, man. And yeah, Zach Robinson needs to be fired today, for sure. I understand Penix was out. I understand Drake London was out. But the way he called the game today as a result of that, and what he chose to do, instead of finding ways to get Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier the ball quickly in open space, so we can put together drives and have some sustaining drives to help our defense. And yeah, I agree. Bertrand played terrible, man. But what I saw was it's on Raheem, because I saw a bunch of guys. They showed up, they put on the uniform, but they didn't come to the stadium to win the game today, man. They quit on him, man. I think the teams wiped their hands with him too. And I don't know exactly when we'll make the decision to get rid of him. I mean, I'll be honest. I've been a fan 15 years, man, and I want to say 5 of those seasons we've had winning seasons. So I can't say I'm surprised. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, ready to see how the organization responds.
But can you blame the team though? If I consistently get you stops,
Hold up real quick, Rich. Before we get on, I gotta address a family member of mine who literally tried to come for me in Facebook just now. So it's not bad. I have a family member who will remain nameless who tried to say I was a fair weather fan because I agreed with what my older cousin said when he said the Falcons ain't worth the flip right now. It's the truth. We're not good. We're not consistent. Yeah. We're good when we're healthy, but we're not consistent. And consistent teams are great teams or good teams. Now, the issue that I have, don't call me a fair weather fan, because I host this show week in and week out, rocking Falcon gear and preaching to the masses. So you can't call me no fair weather fan. So please don't do that. I love you, but and this is one of my favorite family members. I'm not even gonna put what they're related, just know they're a family member. I love you, but don't call me no damn fair weather fan, because this is not what we gonna do. Come on, man. Tighten up. Y'all go ahead, man. I had to address that because that
tell me
now.
I got a question.
Hey, Charisma, you see who it is who said it? That's one, yeah. That's you just look at Junior's post or whatnot, and you'll see who said it. Yeah, I had to address that real quick.
I got a question. If we were to go ahead and let Dak Robinson go the next day, who would TJ Yates? TJ Yates would be the play call.
Yeah, because he was doing it in the preseason.
Do you think he'll run the pistol?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he gonna run what he know. I'm just saying, but this is what they've been working on all off season. So I mean, you come in with a whole new offense, then you really gonna be behind the 8 ball.
I agree.
They're a Saints fan. That's why I ain't even paying them no mind. They're a Saints fan.
Man,
that's a family member of mine. That's a Saints fan. But what's going on, Block? Appreciate my man Block for coming in. Y'all check out the Sports Block on X. My dude is doing his thing over there.
My question is, how is it week in and week out, the team seems to be underprepared?
Thank you.
Because they get comfortable for one wins, and Raheem don't know how to turn the page and have them guys prepare and watch film. Because when I see these other 31 teams, I ain't even cut y'all off. Them teams have the one-on mentality, like, hey, we some things we need to clean up. We could be better. I never see the players on the field like talking, like telling the players, hey, we need to step up. We need to work with urgency. You can see from the players' body language, this team is out mentally. They're not in the head right now. And this moving forward, we need to clean house, man. I don't care who we got playing college. It's gonna be the same thing until we clean house end of this year, bro. So that's just how I feel, man.
Okay. Anybody else?
We got somebody. We got a few people popping in. Hold up.
Hey, let me go. I'm about to drop out real quick.
Yeah, I'm about to hop out real quick too. Let me put these groceries up.
Hey, Rich, come on back, man, because it's something I want to ask you too, brother.
Yeah, I'll probably be back in the tech team.
All right. So, Rich, and we got Graybeard dropping off. I got to bring in the Crooked Deacon, and I got Mr. Kool-Aid in the building. Boy, this getting ready to be real interesting.
Real good.
Boy,
let's go. Come on, Deacon.
John, come on. What's good? Cool. Hey, Kool-Aid. John popped in right before you, so he going first. Then I'm gonna let you cook. So
right,
come on,
John,
what you got, man, in your open soliloquy, brother? Because I already see it's in your face.
I cut the game off in the about halfway the third quarter.
Everybody.
And I went to go wash some clothes, and the Falcons done messed my damn washer up. Falcons done messed my damn washer. I can't even wash no damn clothes. I'm back here with this drill, and I'm halfway tempted to just go into the wall with it. Because man, now I have boy. After I remember in high school, after a loss like this, we had about 6 doors from the gym all the way to the locker room. You can hear my coach coming. Boom, boom, boom. God damn, you stupid man. Boom, boom, boom. And then when he gets there, the black bowl is the first casualty because he throwing it across the room and gonna commence to start cussing. And that's exactly what I feel like doing right now. If I hadn't paid for this house, I'd tear it up. I'd tear this house up like a Section 8 property.
Oh man.
Because because see, me and Kool-Aid won last night, and we were mad about what we saw last night with the Hawks.
Don't mention it. Don't mention it. This just made it worse.
Oh man.
This made it worse.
This man, I mean,
Kool-Aid,
you know,
real, like both coaches need to be fired, huh?
I like chocolate icing on my cake. I don't like doo-doo on the top of my cake. I don't like doo-doo on my cake. And that's exactly what your Atlanta Falcons did to their fans out there. Because see, in the halfway part of the third quarter, they showed the sidelines. They didn't mean to do it, but they showed the sidelines and the stands. It was a sea of empty red chairs from row 1 to row 500.
Yep.
They left. They look, and everybody was at the MARTA station. Some people forgot that they drove down there, and they went to the MARTA station, just jumped on the damn train anyway.
Get out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They wanted to leave.
Hey, John, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. See, I'm loving the fact that we getting some honest takes today, and this is how I'm feeling with these honest takes right about now. Oh my goodness! I cannot believe it. That's how I'm feeling right now. Just like old boy was in Coming to America when he went to the bathroom. Like, oh my God. That's how I'm feeling, because guess what? Now we're starting to see how Falcon fans are really feeling right now after this. I'm loving it because guess what? A lot of this same stuff we've been preaching all year. John has been one too. Kool-Aid said it too, because I agreed with him on this. And I see you down there, Fandemic, and I got you. I'm gonna let Kool-Aid go. But Kool-Aid, think about it, bro. They didn't start using Hodge till later in the game, and they didn't even use Chris Blair. Go ahead, Kool-Aid. I know what you want to get at.
Let me do this, man. I was so mad about the Hawks, I went at the manager. You know why I went at the freaking manager? Because you know John got a show called the Eye Test. These are some blind jokes. You know how Trey Young do the look at the referee because they blind, ain't making the calls. It's the same thing we doing right now, man. No eye test. I mean, like, how I say it again. We have no wide receivers.
Yeah. I'm like, we don't.
Any quarterback is gonna look like a quarterback without quality wide receivers. You had 2 receivers in preseason. One caught 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
And he ain't on the team.
Dang.
Somebody
tell me why that happened.
Hey,
Right.
Kool-Aid, he had over 100 yards in that game you talking about. Talking about Chris Black.
Exactly. Somebody tell me how this man is on the practice squad. See, that's what I'm talking about, the eye test, man.
You got
Man, and I'm going to say this like this, I'm finna cross over to the Atlanta Hawks. You know how I preach about Barlow, right? Everybody say, oh, no Barlow. Guess what?
He snapped so hard the audio went up.
Barlow is a starter over there with Philadelphia. He had 6 and 7 rebounds.
He going off.
Win their first 2 games. Barlow. It's the eye test, baby.
Yep.
You can't see the players that can play. They're not on the field. They're not in the position to make the plays. Why? You know why? Because now you got dumb coaches that have favoritism.
Yeah, favoritism.
Total favoritism. You know why your boy, number 40 with that little stuff on his head is the line.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
We just letting Kool-Aid just get in real quick.
Hey, it's because favoritism. He can't play. He just that the coach just like him.
Yeah.
He can't play.
You know what a weak coach does? He get rid of a wide receiver that fronts him. And now I'm gonna go after Arthur Blank. Arthur Blank cannot make decisions on what you want to win at football game. You know Arthur Blank came here. You know what Arthur Blank did? Arthur Blank fired a championship coach. Dan Reed. Dan Reed was a championship coach, and Arthur Blank fired him right when he got a number 1 pick. And he ain't won since. This is just some dumb stuff. I'm saying I've been here for a long time. I don't know if I'm the oldest guy up in here, but I'm totally
because they'll flag him.
All of it. Until they follow the protocol and listen to what me and Demond been saying, will y'all please go and get a winning coach? Please hire me a coach with a pedigree that has shown a winning championships. Not all matter was in college, high school, or whatever. Guess what I did? When y'all was talking about that shooting basketball, my Georgia Tech I said, you know what? I am so glad that Georgia Tech got this guy. He's a winning coach and everything. Guess what? I ain't worried about it. I can go out here and shoot basketball, take a run, and come back and see how bad they beat somebody. Why? Because they went and got a winning coach.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem. When we get some winning coaches up in here, man, and some winning managers that got the guts to go get them winning coaches, then we'll start winning.
So Kool-Aid, I gotta let Pandemic go ahead and cook because he's been waiting, and I got Anthony. But to give you that, Brett Keys is a first-time coach. He didn't have a resume. He literally inherited that team, and they followed him. And you're absolutely right. That man then turned that program into something else. So,
but they do have a winning pedigree from where he come up under, though, right?
You gotta remember, he started off at Tech, and then he ended up coaching for Bama for I think a year or whatnot. But yeah,
he was under Saban. That's what I'm saying. He came from up under. He did a little bit under Saban,
and he only spent, I think it was like one year he spent under Saban or whatnot. That was it. But other than that, nah, he's respected. But Pandemic, what you got, bro?
Man, everybody got Arthur Smith's number. I mean, this, you know, I'm usually that guy that's like overly optimistic, man. I'm talking about win, lose, or draw. I'm overly optimistic, right? But it's that sometimes you see a game and you like, there's no effing way, bro. There's no way. I mean, you don't have over 130 points scored on you in 3 games. Arthur Blank should have been down on that sideline. This should have been the game he come down on the sideline and pointed at Raheem and says, you are incapable of running this. He should have did that mid-game. You are incapable of running this. Bye. Don't even let him finish coaching the game. Arthur Blank should have came on the sideline and finished coaching the game himself.
This is downright embarrassing. The Falcon fans really deserve better. They really. I mean, you talking about two teams, one that was at the time 0-3, 0-2 or whatever, and now one that's 1-6, and both of them done scored over 70 something points on you. I don't care if you are a first-year head coach. You got all the talent on this team to win a championship. You talking about losing a game by 30-something points. Raheem needs to be out, and he needs to take Zach Robinson with him. I don't care what you have to do to finish out the rest of the year, but Raheem, Zach Robinson both need to be gone, because there's no way you have a team like this, no way, and come up short like the way we coming up. No way. I mean, truth be told, Le'Veon Bennett would have coached this team better than this.
And just think about it, Pandemic. He ain't a first-year coach because he did the same crap in Tampa. That's why they fired him.
You right? Yeah,
Yeah.
They
you
fired
right.
him. And
Yeah.
everybody keep forgetting it.
Second
It's his
time.
rodeo. Hey, Carrie, we see you down at the bottom. We got Anthony, and then we got Miss Carrie coming up.
Yeah.
So, Ant, what you got, man?
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man, because I want everybody to finish up this stuff and carry talk. It's not a surprise to me to lost a game like this. I mean, I'm not.
You got to speak up, bro. We barely can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, fellas. It's not a surprise we lost the game. I saw it coming a mile away, unfortunately, and people was like, "Hey, Miami's the easy team." Yada yada yada. They were very desperate. This is a very bad. This is a mediocre to below average organization at the top. Start with ownership. You can go to the front office, who is mediocre as well. This is the best draft Terry Fontenot had, and he wasted them right now. And then you go down to the coaching staff, which is god awful. This is a mediocre to below average franchise, fellas. And that's just bottom line. You hired Raheem Morris when you had Jim Harbaugh, Mike McDonald, and all the other coaches available. By the way, all three of those teams have winning records now. But everybody said, "Oh, the black man." This is yeah, I'm saying it. I don't care about color. I care about winning.
Yeah.
I didn't care what color coach we hired. I wanted a winner in here.
Yeah.
And once again, in probably 2 to 3 months, we'll be finding somebody else and bringing somebody else in. This is a bad organization, fellas. And so they fix a lot of stuff at the top of this organization. I don't care what stadium you build. I don't care what swag you serve. I don't care who you bring in for the DJ. You're gonna lose again.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. And I'm done, fellas.
Hey, Ant, I want to ask you one question because I know how you're feeling with that, because I said the funny thing was I said this on Smitty. I said that on Smitty's show the other day, and I think you might have been in the chat when I said it. When you look at it, and here's my thing. If you wanted to bring change here, and I understand that it was a big thing and how people were, yeah, we got a black coach. Here's my thing. I said, why not bring a brother in here that's competent? A guy that you could have brought in that was young, that would have fit in with the culture, was Brian Flores. I said, if not him, Steve Wilkes was the other one. Then I said Lovie Smith. If Lovie Smith could go to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman and literally run that NFC division at that time and really run the NFC when he was in Chicago, let's be real. They haven't done anything since he left. He got blackballed by Houston. Now, I put that out there, but a lot of folks didn't want to hear that, and a lot of folks crapped on me for that. Now, we're seeing proofs in the pudding right now. How do you feel about this now? And because you even said at the beginning you were skeptical about it because of what his track record was at Tampa. How do you feel about it now that it's come to fruition with us? Because Tampa fans were telling us y'all gonna be pissed by the middle of the season.
Mm-hmm. I never want to Raheem Morris as coach, and I said it from the jump. And they were, you hating on your brother, you hating on. I don't care about cool. I don't care about looking good in a suit. I care about culture. And this is the problem with the Falcons. They want to worry about all the other stuff, all the outlying garbage that don't help you win football games. All I care about as a fan is winning football games. And whenever you have to bring in black, white, purple, green, or gray to win football games, I want that. That's all I wanted to fan. I've been a fantasy team for 33 years. I'm 47 years old. I'm not older than John. I'm not older than my man Pandemic. But I've seen a lot of bad football in 33 years.
Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, you forgot about Kool-Aid, Ant. You can't forget about
My
her.
man Kool-Aid.
Grandpa, I'm a real grandpa.
Y'all all older than me. I've been in a long time. All I've been seeing is losing, fellas and ladies. Yeah, shout out to
So,
Gary here too.
Carrie was getting the call, so you can keep
Okay,
going.
I ain't listening here, but
Whenever you're ready, Carrie, just let me know. We got you.
I'm done. Y'all go ahead.
So Carrie's getting the call real quick. She just hit me up behind the stage. She's taking care of some business. Appreciate Miss Carrie for coming through or whatnot. She does a great job on her show. But let's get to it, fellas. While we're waiting on Miss Carrie, this loss falls on Raheem. We get that Zach Robinson is bad, but at this point, it falls on you because you had a fall guy with Ike Hilliard. And now you're seeing that your offensive coordinator is incompetent. This falls on you.
Yep, exactly.
At this point, I got a question for you, everybody in the panel. And Carrie, when she's ready, I'm gonna give her time to speak because she had waited patiently. And I'm with Coach Brown on this. If Cliff Kingsbury is available, would you take him?
Absolutely.
Bring him here and lead the defense alone. Tell Cliff, hey, we got a top 10 defense for you. All we need you to do is work this offense.
Hey, the truth be told, the way I'm feeling about it, we need to bring in anybody right now.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to. I mean, right about now, I take Mike when the Dolphins fire Mike. I'll bring him over here, and he down there losing too.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what tripped me out is about Raheem is his lack of accountability. Right, all of his press conferences, all of his interviews, it's all about deflection with him. It's always a reason why he's losing. No, brother, you are the reason why we are losing. Number one, you brought this first-year coordinator here who cannot read a playbook, can't read defenses, can't make adjustments during the game. And then on top of that, I mean, he goes in his press conference. I don't know if you guys seen the press conference yet. And the first thing he talks about is how we killed ourselves in penalties. Dude, you just got blew out by 30 points.
By one,
almost 35.
40.
Almost 40 points. Penalty is what it is. Penalty is a part of the game, right? But at some point, you got to say, okay, we are not meeting the expectations. And I'm not talking about players because you got the players. Bar none. There's not a coach in here or that's it in the NFL that would not turn around to coach these players right here. These are some great players that we got. We killed it in the draft. Terry Fontenot killed it. I mean, everything that we needed, he got out of the draft. Even down to the free agency players when we needed some offensive linemen. Obviously, he went and got
this.
Now you bring in Kirk Cousins, and see now I was like, hey, we got to keep Kirk Cousins. That's what I was saying at first. But now I'm like, if anybody's willing to come in and take on that contract, deal them.
Man, please.
Man, nobody want him.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm not saying that we didn't have a reason to keep him.
Yeah.
But if anybody comes on and says, if the Jets come on and say, hey, I want Kirk Cousins, we'll take on that contract. He got to go because Easton Stick is a better quarterback. He showed that.
And the Jets got their first win today, by the way.
Yeah, and they scored 38 points, I believe it was.
So speaking of that,
but
we got to go ahead and let Carrie get in because she's
back. Okay,
hey
all right, go ahead.
What's up, Carrie?
What's up, Carrie?
Hey, Miss Carrie.
Hey guys, I mean, wow, where do you begin with this? It's just complete embarrassment, like in your own house. I don't know how much more, us Falcons fans, we're built so tough, but like, how much more can we take? I was talking to somebody about it. I'm like, they're talking about, oh, Matt, at least you're not a Jets fan. But I'm like, to me, though, the Jets, like, have no hope. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they know their ass, at least us. Like,
right.
To me, it's a roller coaster of emotions every season. It's like they give you this hope. You beat a team like the Buffalo Bills with the reigning MVP. I mean, a Super Bowl contender, and then you follow it up with shit performances. And I mean, the same thing
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Got me cussing, which Ryan, I don't cuss like that, but
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like,
I'm
I don't
pissed
mind.
off,
Look,
honestly.
we don't mind
Sorry.
you cussing. It's just that word, MFR. You know, you can say
I'm
ass,
sorry.
damn, hell, the stuff that you can say on regular television. We
I'm
got you on
sorry.
that. But no, I'm not mad at you because guess what? You've never said that publicly like that. So I
And that's
know
how
it's
that's how you know Carrie.
that's
That's
how
how you
you
know
know
that they was a
Carrie right
menace.
there.
Hey man, it's one of them days, man. It's one of them days.
Man, it's just
Keep it,
for me.
get it out, get it
It's
out.
so no, it's just so frustrating, guys, because it's like we have so much talent on this team, and it's just being wasted. And honestly, what's gonna make players want to come here as free agents? What's gonna make players want to extend here? I mean, it no. Why would you want to, continue here or come here if you just know this is what it is? Like,
Right.
shit has. Sorry, stuff has not changed. I'm sorry, Ron. Um,
I
I'm so
can't even be mad at this point.
I'm sorry. For me though, like it's just so frustrating because for me, like I feel like this team has been so inconsistent this season, and to me, that comes down to coaching. I mean, you had the game in Carolina where you got completely embarrassed, and then
Mm-hmm.
30-0, right? And fine, you want to call that an outlier and, lit a fire under them to go ahead and beat teams that you didn't think they'd beat, and the Commanders and the Vikings and, the Bills. So it's like, okay, things are turning around, but no, they're completely unprepared again today. And at home, you get embarrassed and blown out by a 1-6 Miami Dolphins team, who, by the way, have the 29th ranked rush defense. Their defense was allowing on average 29 points per game. Um, their third down conversion rate is terrible. Like they're just terrible, right? We know this. And
Yep.
again, like we cannot run the ball. And I really don't want to hear like some people, anytime I say this, I was so frustrated in the 49ers game. Tyler having one carry in the whole first half. They try to tell me, oh, carry, but they were stacking the box, can't really run the ball. And it's like, I don't want to hear that against this Miami team that's allowing
Right.
159 yards, rushing
Right.
yards per game, which is the worst in the league, by the way. And you have one of the best running back duos in Tyler and Bijan. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, find a way. And to me, that's coaching again. Just this team is so poorly coached and it's so frustrating. And then you have Raheem coming on, press conference after and the interview after saying, on Sundays, you can be humbled. Today was one of those days. I don't want to hear that either because to me, were you not humbled when you lost 30-0 to a division opponent? Like
Mm-hmm.
that should have been your humbling. And you're going to come out here and say that you got humbled again. What did you get humbled from?
Right.
It's so frustrating for me because I think it was after the Carolina game that Bijan came out and said, we overlooked the opponent. And to me, that's very telling because they did. They looked really, unprepared and uninspired, just like they did today. And to me, that's again coaching. And I don't know. I'm to me, it's time to move on. But at the on the same token, it's like who's there's really no one worth anything to me to call plays on this offense. I mean, we probably would be TJ Yates, which to
Yep.
me, I'm respectfully, I'm not a fan of that at all. He called plays in preseason, and which to me, Zach Robinson, why weren't you plays in preseason? Because you clearly need some more help here in this department, but you hand over the play calling to TJ Yates in the preseason. What a joke! And players don't play in the preseason because you don't want them to get
Rookie.
injured. What a joke! Like I'm
Yeah.
sorry, like, and they come out like looking uninspired and unprepared every like week, and it's like they get these big wins and then the next week they come out and look like they're not ready to play. And it's like that's coaching to me because you need to tell these players to be ready every week. It doesn't matter if you beat like the reigning Super Bowl, champions. Like you need to be ready every Sunday. And I just feel like this coaching staff, they don't humble our players. They get a big win, and then they just come out looking like they were just too high on that win. And that's, to me, what happened, with Minnesota win. We got a big win on the road and then followed it up with, overlooking the opponent in the Panthers, which to me, you should never overlook a division opponent, especially.
Right.
Carrie, why
That's
do you
part
think I said that? Why
that's
you
part of it. But I'm gonna tell you another part of it that people keep missing. Bro, they can prepare all they want to. This scheme is ass.
That too. Yeah, that too.
I'm calling what you doing from my couch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Literally, I watched Mike Matt Dan. Let me tell you something. I watched Mike Matt Daniel whoop you with your own playbook like he auditioning for our OC position next year.
Yeah.
That's what I seen. I seen him go in and out of the pistol, and every time he was in the pistol, what did he do? Go vertical, like what the pistol was built for. Zach Robinson taking the pistol. What people don't understand is what he's trying to do is make the pistol his base formation when it's not really made.
Yeah.
It's not college. You can't use the pistol as your base formation. What you're really supposed to do is take something like I-form and sprinkle in pistol, sprinkle in shotgun. What you're trying to do is take the pistol as your base form, and you trying to run I-form out of it. You trying to run shotgun out of it. You trying to run air play action out of it, and doing it wrong at that. And that's what Mike McDaniel just showed you.
Yeah.
Literally, that's why I told you ain't nothing I can really say, because if you didn't see it for yourself, I don't know what else to tell you. It's not this team ain't prepared. This team prepared with the wrong playbook.
True, but I think it's both. I think they don't come prepared, but they also don't come prepared with the playbook. Like, they're set up to fail. There's absolutely no reason that this team should look as bad as they do every week with
it's
the
playbook.
But here's it's not just the playbook, man. I know it's not just the playbook. You have a offensive coordinator who has never done this before.
Yeah, just the inexperience, not being able to adjust.
It's not that, because let's keep this a buck. I said this earlier at the beginning. Everybody keeps saying this, but here's the big problem. The problem is you have a guy that has never really been in charge. He does not know how to coach quarterbacks, whether that's a veteran or whether that is a young quarterback. And you see this. And the other issue is this. Think about this. Yeah, he was helping out with some things as a quarterback coach, but Sean McVay was running that stuff out there in LA, whether you want to realize it or not. Because
we know that.
And here's the thing.
We know that
here. And I said this long time ago. And I said this, Dixon heard me say it. Everybody on this show has heard me say it. If you're a coach in Raheem's spot where you know that coaches like you don't get many second chances like that, guess what you do? You bring in veteran coordinators to help you. Yeah, you got your Jerry Gray. You should have had Jeff Ulbrich coming back here opposed to Jimmy Lake last year. And then you could have gotten a senior play caller last year opposed to bringing in a first-year guy. That was
I'd have rather you went and got Steve Sarkisian. I'm just going to be honest.
No, let's just be honest. And Sark didn't do, and here's the thing, even though Sark had to learn our system, Sark was still got us to the playoffs, and he didn't know what he was really doing. Let's be honest.
That is true.
So if you bring somebody in, you need to have two veterans that are at the top dog spot, and just like they do in the college situation, guess what? You let your young pups run the practices so they can get matriculated and calling plays and coaching. And the OGs are the ones that's calling plays on game day. And they sit back and they learn how to go through ebbs and flows of the game.
Y'all see what this is. Can y'all see what this is?
If you're not going,
can y'all see what this is?
You got that. I got my VA pills right here, sir.
I can't even drink because I'm finna take DC powder. My head hurts.
What up, Richie?
What's up, Big Larry in the building.
Can I just say real quick to King Richie's point? It's like, as far as the playbook, you notice that nothing changes no matter who's at quarterback, because people try to say, oh, Penix is limiting this offense. I don't want to hear that, because you see Penix here or Kirk Cousins last season, how the playbook was limited, and we said, oh, it's because his injury history.
Man, did y'all see?
Yeah,
Carrie,
it's the same stuff.
Carrie, did you see when the camera panned over to Zach Robinson and Kirk Cousins was cussing his ass out.
Yeah,
Kirk was like, what the
And he started calling his own. Kirk started calling his own plays. That's why you got the touchdown.
Yeah.
Think about it. I said this at the beginning of the benediction before I let everybody in, Rich. I said Kirk was rebellious last year. That's the difference.
I believe that.
You got to have, think about it. Kirk was really pretty much Kirk was the OC last year. Let's keep this a buck. When we were winning, Kirk was the OC.
That's
that
what it
dude
was.
Didn't know what he was doing.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let Larry come on because he waiting. But how you know it's not the playbook? Because every other team that's using that Sean McVay playbook is playing very well right now. Very well. They're at least playing 500 ball, and they definitely don't look the way we look with this playbook. But everybody else is playing, and I'm an old school guy. I don't like that Sean McVay system. I'm a running type coach. I like to run the ball, but the way Zach Robinson is using this playbook, he acts like he's never seen it before.
He making Sean McVay look bad. That's what he doing. Cause everybody I seen come off Sean McVay tree, even if they trickle down to college, is successful.
Exactly.
But it ain't just the Sean and it's really not the Sean McVay tree. Let's be honest.
It's really the
That's
Shanahan.
the Mike Shanahan. That's the Mike Shanahan tree, not Kyle Shanahan.
Not Kyle, but his dad.
But see, that's what I said on my podcast before we played the 49ers. I said, this is my exact word. We're not going to be able to beat Kyle with just being in that pistol because the system you're using is his daddy's system. You think he don't know how to run a pistol? Let Kyle run that pistol and see how it works. He know when to call what plays, when. That's why I said Mike McDaniel just took the pistol scheme and showed you how it's really supposed to be ran.
It seemed like he didn't learn everything.
Focal point.
It seemed like he didn't learn everything in LA before he left. He learned some of it and got hired. Like you stop learning.
So hold up before we get off the rails or whatnot. Larry has been waiting.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead, Larry.
We need to
Larry.
Sorry, Larry. You're venting.
Everybody that ventured off and forgot about my dog. All right, Larry, the floor is yours, sir. I know we pissed right now, but man, we got to show some hospitality to one of our other favorite guests that have come through here, as always, the Dixon.
One of the goats.
What's good, Larry?
Dixon Way.
Man, thank you for having me on the platform as always. Guys, make sure you hit the like button for this content. It's the lifeblood of all our streams. Help us get in the algorithm. Helps Ryan grow. So please, you want to see Ryan grow, hit the damn like button. All right, man. On to it. We thoroughly got outcoached. I think the people who said this was execution instead of scheme, I think they see the light now. And it took Kirk Cousins coming in, looking befuddled, and him cursing out. I saw that too, King Richie. I saw when you mentioned it on the stream too. Yeah, you said it on the stream, and I was looking at it, and I crashed out because I seen Zach Robinson go over with the Microsoft Surface and was with Kirk Cousins over there talking about the plays. I saw that on several occasions. And then that last occasion, Kirk just didn't have it no more. He's like, what the we doing? And that last drive, the reason why we scored is because Kirk Cousins went no huddle and he called everything. He got to the line early. He saw what the defense was doing. He audible correctly. We threw across the middle. We dropped off the Bijan. He ran right up about 5 or 6 yards, dropped off there. Kyle Pitts, several plays coming across the middle of the formation of the field. And that's the only time it's like Zach Robinson is playing Madden, and the only thing he know how to audible to is outs.
And he used all the receivers. Every receiver had a catch.
Like there is no crossing routes. There's barely any crossing route. Everybody blaming Michael Penix need to shut up. You see.
We didn't even run slant.
No slant, no hits.
We ran play action under center like 4 or 5 times. That is like the 6th time we've done it a season. 4 times by Kirk Cousins in one game. We have one of the best 1-2 combinations and running back tandems in the league, and we don't use play action. Up until this game, we ran about 38 play action plays. The second worst team were at like 60 something. So to say that we're misusing our talent is an understatement. Yes, we know that Michael Penix has the flaws that he need to correct, but this coaching staff is failing this entire team tremendously. And to fire a wide receiver coach for this incompetent OC is why Ray got kicked off the team, because he did not stand idly by and let it walk by. Like, nah, that's some BS. So yeah, man, this is where we're at right now.
I
He
said
How
said
can we
it.
correct the season?
But here's the thing, though, Rich, because I know you're not a fan of Ray like that, but Ray called
But
this
he
out.
was honest. That's
Yeah,
what I'm a fan of.
And I
was trying to
appreciate
get off
that.
when we talked about it, because you
I
was
don't.
like,
I
man,
just. It ain't that I don't like Ray. I'm gonna tell you why I didn't like Ray. It wasn't because of his skill. It's because I knew he was taking snaps from Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
I wanted Pitts to have more snaps than Ray.
Okay, that's
is
fair.
more. Ray
that's
is
very
more
fair.
of like a faucet. Like if the play blow up, Ray should be in you know.
Yeah, in the
So-
slot. Yeah.
But
So
here's-
he's
but here's
taking
the thing.
more. He was taking more away from Kyle, because you notice now that they cut Ray's snaps, Kyle Pitts been going off.
Yeah, he has. That is true.
He has true.
But here's the thing, though. When he's had opportunities before Ray got here, again, wasn't going off. Now he's got a chance to do that, but we also got to make sure it ain't the banana in the tailpipe for the contract, because we fell with that with Devontae Freeman. Think about that. We've had a couple of players that have done that, where they'll ball out contract year and they get lost once they get that money. And my thing is,
of course that, but I always felt like that.
But
Guys, y'all know how bad this loss is. The Dolphins were letting Tua get hit last week. They were like, "Oh, we suck," or "Oh, we got bad leadership." Yeah, go ahead,
Tua was playing with one
look
working
like Dan
eye.
Marino reincarnated today on us today.
guys. It was so bad that CBS, I couldn't hear them, but I saw them showing highlights of Tua and stats of Tua in the Mercedes-Benz Dome when he was with the Alabama Crimson Tide. That's bad, guys. Like,
They beat us today. They was good enough to beat us today. They might be trash record-wise, but they was good enough to beat us today.
Hey, and here's another thing too. That Tua was playing with one eye.
I had fellow Dolphin fans texting me saying, "Man, we trash. How we losing y'all?" I don't even know.
Look, guys, it's because they know our playbook, man. They know our tendencies.
Carrie's
they know
getting ready to
everything.
jump off real quick. I know she's got some other stuff that she's got to get to.
Okay.
Let the folks know where they can find you at, Miss Carrie.
Real quick, I forgot to mention this earlier. If I can ask you guys, did you guys notice David Sills when, I think it was in the third quarter, he had his hands up like he didn't know what the play was after Kurt called it out? Did you guys get that?
Like where he was supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm like, that is 100% coaching. Your guys are not prepared. I mean, I get that he's not a guy who's a nailed in starter, but like, how does he not know the play being called? Like, he had his hands up, like confused as to what's going to happen, and then that's where Kirk went with the ball. Obviously, was an incompletion. I think it was like 3rd and 4, but I'm like, man, that's crazy stuff. But
I actually think that's the only way. The reason that play worked, because he didn't know where to line up at, because he kept going back in. He kept coming in the slot, going back out, coming in the slot. And he got his hands up like, "What's the play? What's the play?" And I think that's why the play actually worked, because the defense didn't know what he was doing.
That could be a play that Kurt made up in the huddle. We don't really know.
He didn't draw that plan, huh?
Because one thing when we was on
play is a whole bunch of sequence of plays. Like every word describes what the offensive line do, what the dang on wide receiver, right side, left side, what they're going to do. So he calls out everything what he's supposed to do. So not to know the play is like, that's kind of hard. Now maybe he used a combination of cadences on what, but he didn't understand it. But every part of it, I vividly remember. Well, I know this because you know what I'm saying, but I vividly remember Matt Ryan breaking it down. And go back and watch that. Matt Ryan broke down what the play does in a system. You know what I'm saying,
and the coverage.
Who is he talking to at what part of it? If it's a pass play, he'll talk to the offensive line, then the wide receivers, and then So it's that investing in that detail. So him not knowing the play, Kirk probably did make up something.
Maybe,
What you
maybe.
want.
But see, that's the
But here's
thing.
the problem I got though. No, here's the problem I got because see, I'm hearing all this. It's kind of like blah 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 blah. No, let's keep this a buck. Me and Kool-Aid talked about this, and I'm going to continue to keep pushing this narrative. We got two capable receivers who can catch and stretch the field. You got Chris Blair, and you got Kadero Hodge who can do it.
I want to know what Chris
What
Blair
happened?
did
What's up with Blair?
to
What's
make
going
somebody
on?
mad
They
because
haven't put him up on the practice squad, which is crazy. They put Seals up.
And they put
Yeah,
Drummond up. They
instead of
called
He the
Blair.
only
Drummond
one.
up.
He was the only one going off in the free.
Blair was breaking them in preseason.
No, I'm seeing what we're hearing in the chat, but I have to put this out here. Now, if you're a casual fan, you really won't know much about these two unless you really watch them. But see, I study HBCU football. Those two, what we call football players, they come from they come from teams and really proud schools who don't get as many players as these big time PWIs. So a lot of them dudes got to play both ways in college. Understand that they don't come off the field. Those are two guys that are football players. They need a shot. Give them a shot at this point. Kadero Hodge won 3 games for you last year. 3 games. Let's keep that a buck. The Tampa game he won. The New Orleans game he won with special teams play. And then he helped win the Raiders game with 2 blocked punts and a blocked field goal. So what the hell are we doing? Chris Blair showed his ass last year when he had chances to play. But you're not going to play them. You're going to put Seals in, who just got here this year, who has been passed around more times than a blunt in a Snoop Dogg video. I'm just keeping that a buck. And you got 2 dudes that's been here that's been balling. Yeah, you want to
gotta get these guys a shot.
Thank you, Ryan.
There we go. There we go. Gotta get the laugh.
I'm tired. No, I'm tired of this because here's my thing. You got some of the best players in your damn organization to come from HBCUs, but yet and still you don't want to use the guys that's here that's been balling their ass out, playing better than some of these guys you get from these big white institutes, but you don't want to give these boys a chance. I'm tired of that.
You know, that's funny too. They brought up Dylan Drummond, right? But Chris Blair has been that guy.
Thank you.
He has been that guy for 2 years straight. He's been that guy.
And Drummond really didn't look that good in preseason.
Game this preseason.
Yeah,
I'm saying he went off. He was the best receiver in the preseason, but he don't get a shot to come up.
Bar none. He's the best. Yeah.
That's coaching.
I'm Carrie. I know you say you got to jump out.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Tell the people where they can find you. Can see. I already know my blood will get boiling, and I'm not gonna do that. And I've been in a real neutral phase today, and the last thing they want is my blood to get boiling today. Just gonna be honest.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you having me on, you and K-Dub, and shout out to the rest of the panel. I appreciate all y'all, and man, I don't know if things are gonna change, but I'm gonna try to just keep it like how you're saying, like level-headed, and not, I don't know, it's so hard because I care so much, and I want to win.
I know
so
we're so
bad,
emotionally
but-
invested.
Right,
Yeah, I'm
Kurt
so
Bowles.
emotionally
We in
invested.
too deep.
And,
We are
us
in too
women,
deep. Everybody
we're
up
so
here.
emotional as it is, so
Hey,
I'm
hold
like,
up.
man, these
I'm
Man,
gonna
shit,
post
what
a
money
video
we
real
paying?
quick. Hold up. I got something real quick. I'm gonna post this video real quick.
And much we paying Kirk Cousins, he need to be the OC.
But okay, but you know what's crazy? To your
Yeah.
point though, with how bad he looked today, I feel like wow, any chance of trading him is out the window.
Fellas, ladies, well,
Ooh,
Harry,
that firing shirt.
gentlemen, so this is what I want y'all to see, and this is what I really want y'all to see real quick. I'm gonna take this banner off because I want you to see who the first was to walk into the building.
Is that the burgundy shirt?
Watch this here.
It looked like it. That's a firing shirt.
Hey, somebody finna go.
Now you see what he's wearing,
that's
right?
a tie. No, that's a red tie. That ain't
That's
the
a
shirt.
red tie.
Yeah.
It ain't the shirt.
Boy, cause you see that red shirt like Larry said, boy, you know what
And look,
it is.
and guess
Rich
what?
McKay not with him. Rich
And
McKay
guess
not
what?
with him. Is
He was the first one to walk in that locker room before any of the other players walked in.
Of course.
You know what's getting ready to happen.
And Terry Fondo was right behind him. Did you see that?
Yes, I
Did you
did.
see the look on Terry's face? Like,
Yeah.
my job safe. That's y'all.
Yeah.
Shit.
If you
No,
notice,
no,
Terry
I
had
think
confidence.
Nah,
that look
Terry
on
knows
Terry's
his job.
face is saying, "Hey, what is it gonna take?" That's the look
But
on
here's
Terry's
the
face.
thing,
No,
but
no,
here's the thing, though.
You got the players.
330 is at the game. He's a season ticket holder. he was giving the updates. He saw Arthur Blank sitting there talking animately with his hands on the sideline before the game ended. He said, "I've never seen Arthur Blank do that."
Yeah.
So,
Wait a minute. He's normally chill.
That's Mike.
Hey,
don't
but can
mind
you?
Island Mike, man. Mike, look, Mike throws his fits when we lose, and he get like that, man.
Mike,
Yeah,
hey,
Mike.
be a
mean,
Falcons
He in his
fan.
feelings.
Come,
He's in his.
Hey,
We
but look
all
at
we
it.
are
Stephanie.
all in too deep. Okay, this is
Nah,
just
but look
Yeah.
at
McKay
it
was on the
like
field
this.
too,
I'm never
guys.
switching up, so
Rich McKay was
we
on
ain't
the
never
field with
switching.
Arthur
Never,
Blank.
never.
Now we were told that Rich McKay wasn't a part of the Falcons no
They
more.
trying to fire both
Arthur
of
Blank,
us.
but Rich McKay was at the game on the sideline. Food
That
for
ain't
thought.
good.
Nah,
Food
but
for thought.
see, I'm saying, look at it from Arthur Blank's standpoint, right? You got your business because it's still a business at the end of the day, no matter whether it's sports or not.
Yeah.
First of all, it's like, okay, everybody was blaming my general manager, which was, warranted. Not gonna lie. My general manager go get you everything you need this year. And we know, and one thing we said fair, we know Terry went and got you exactly what you needed for real in these last 2 drafts. Now, I don't remember who said it, who podcast I was on, but one thing I always remember, I bought you the groceries. It's not my fault if you can't cook.
Yeah.
It's not.
Bill Parcells said that when he got to the Patriots with Robert Kraft back in the day. He said,
Yeah, he did say that.
How do you expect me to do this here? And how do you expect
No, he said that with the Cowboys, right?
No, he
was
said
that Cowboys or Patriots?
Patriots.
Nah, I was on one of y'all podcasts, and y'all be saying it all the time.
We actually threw it out there. Tay, what's good, man? Welcome. First time my man Tay is coming into the cage, but he's always in the chat. What's going on, Tay?
How you doing? What's up, Tay?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Yeah.
What up?
He was just in the chat with us on AFM. Welcome, brother.
Yeah, man. I had to tap in with you, Ryan. I conversations we had, on the eye test and everything.
Appreciate you, brother.
I had to tap in, but you remember what I was saying going into this game. I wasn't too confident because the reason why is because because A-Chain, man, because A-Chain.
Yep.
And then
And Waddle.
remember I said it in Waddle.
You said A-Chain and I said Waddle. I said those are gonna be the two problems. Yep.
Yeah, because the weakness on our defense, and I don't got much to say about our defense, but the weakness on our defense is the run. It's stopping the run. That's our weakness. Yes. And then with Diablo out, and you got Bertrand out there who just out there. He just
lost in the sauce. I'm starting calling him lost in the sauce. He just
he just out there.
He be running into blockers.
Bertrand is just a special team.
He couldn't even catch an interception that went right into his hand.
Yo, he couldn't catch a lollipop interception, bro.
So and people keep talking about how good of a special teams player that Bertrand is. He is not that special.
Nah, he ain't.
We can find some special teams guys. Trust me, we can find some. Nick Nash is a great special teams player. He proved that. Now, Bertrand is good, but you can find another Bertrand.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. You can find another Bertrand though.
Hey, Pandemic, Kadero Hodge is a great special teams player. Not good.
He's outstanding. He's an outstanding brother.
Yeah, Hodge will make them plays for you.
What else you say?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Bertrand. I
ain't gonna be too long, but it's time. It's time. Enough. Basically, enough is enough, man. Just first you had the Panthers 30-0. I said to myself, it can't get worse than that. Oh, it got worse. It done got worse than that. You just played the 49ers, got embarrassed on national TV in front of everybody. My confidence was up and down with this Miami game. I did say I ain't have much confidence, but it's like, okay, you just got embarrassed Sunday night. You're gonna turn around, y'all gonna put a whipping on the Dolphins. They coming to Atlanta, they put a whipping on us. Zach Robinson, don't know what he's doing. You moved him from the booth, you put him on the field, same thing. Nothing changed, but the plays coming in quicker. Remember before, we kept getting a delay of game.
The play was coming in slow today, too. Kirk Cousins was mad, boy.
We
y'all
got to stop.
it.
We got to stop all that.
Pissed off today.
Yeah,
we got to cut all that motion out, man.
Hide it.
We got to
And
get
then,
all that
and then
motion.
you
I
got
hate
you
to
got
play it too long.
you got these bad route combinations as well. You got two people running curls in the same area. Nobody stretching out the field. Like
Facts.
no type of creativity. Stuck in the
Yeah.
pistol. Every time Charlie want to go in motion to the left,
What I
or we
say?
Stop all
run
the
it to the
motion. The
left.
motion killing me. The motion be killing
Every
me.
time Charlie want to go in this way, we running that way. He
Hey,
running this.
Yeah,
Because
they
if you running
skipping
your
our plays,
motion
man.
with the
hey,
same
y'all might
person,
laugh at me when I say this, but at this point, hell, I'm willing to tell Mike Bobo, bring your ass up here from Athens and
Bring your
call the plays for the Falcons.
no,
Like
but you,
Bobo said, we might
but
give it
see,
the nation.
And y'all know I'm
but
one of the
see,
biggest critics of Mike. Look, and y'all know I'm one of the biggest critics of Mike Bobo, but at this point, hey, Mike,
Hey,
you know
man.
what?
hey, but see
Yeah,
what
you
the
know.
reason
Bobo said, if you
why
dial that thing up out here.
hey the
Hey,
reason
Larry,
why
you know what? I'm not even a Georgia fan. But at this point, you cannot get any worse than
hey,
Zach
You
Robinson.
cannot.
but you know,
You
but
No,
you
you
know
can't get
what the
worse than that,
crazy
bro.
Exactly,
part
damn
is.
it.
What's
It
up,
it
Red?
doesn't get
Huh?
worse than that.
No,
You
Somebody
can't get
sack
worse than
his
Zach
ass and
Robinson.
go to
It can't.
Oklahoma State.
Come up, he can coach better than Raheem.
He
Hey,
need to
man,
go to
look,
no,
Oklahoma
And that's
State
but
right now.
but see the reason the motions don't work is
Coach.
because you
Bring
keep
him up.
motioning the same person. You don't motion a
yeah,
different person to
exactly.
throw.
It's
You
the
can
same. It's
motion
the same
and
tight
throw it
end.
off, but if you gonna motion, first of all, you shouldn't even motion to the same direction you running. That's why I said he basic. Like even I know this. That's why I said you can't beat me in Madden playing like this. The little bit of information that I know from playing in high school and just studying the game after that, because I knew I was more of a coach, because I ain't with all the hit me, because I be ready
Yeah,
to see you after practice. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But one thing I can say, even at my high school at Dunwoody High School, bro, when we motion we motion the opposite direction that the running back is running. We don't motion the same direction because that's stupid. Because why are you motioning in the same direction when all your running back have to do? You trying to draw attention in the other direction. That's the point of space.
And the thing is that, and we
But
wonder
King,
why they
but
keep
Rich,
blowing it up. They keep
but
coming
Rich,
right to they shooting right
you
to the
know how to
guy.
use the motion. That's why he don't need to use, because he don't know what the hell he doing. So just
Hold
run
on.
the damn play.
Right.
I know Red ain't fall. Wait a minute. I know Red ain't fall asleep.
Red,
Hey,
Red,
look,
he
I
don't
was
need
just
Red.
Red been gone.
I thought
No,
Red was
Red
praying.
was
Hey,
playing.
Red been gone.
Red.
Hey, Red was
Red
gone ever since
go.
Kerry was on here.
Red
Hey man, I got to
go.
pull Red
Yeah,
off.
Red been
But,
gone.
hey, listen, no, I'm gonna put it hold on. This how you know, y'all. This how you know this thing is bad. When you got a
Oh
man
man.
up here, look, y'all can see me pushing up the hand on this here.
Hey, look,
When you got Red sleeping
the
up there,
Falcons
dog.
to put him to sleep.
Jesus, Red.
You gotta take a nap after
Red
that.
to sleep. Hey, Red talking about some he cried in the car.
Man,
He
listen.
cried in the car. He cried in the car.
I left
Right.
in the middle of third quarter. I put in
Jesus.
Larry chat. I said, Larry, I can't take no more.
He
I'm going to
Yeah,
sleep.
he straight did. He straight did. He came right in the chat. He was like, I can't take no more.
I'm sorry,
Oh
dog.
no, when Larry sees that Robinson, y'all Ryan with that. When Larry sees that Robinson go over there to Kirk and not go to Penny, boy, Larry almost flipped the table over.
Hey, Larry, you know what? I ain't gonna, Larry, I'm not even gonna do Red like that. Cause see, you know how you can do on StreamYard where you can blow it up. I almost blew
No,
it up.
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it.
No, I was gonna make a meme out of it and say, see, Falcon fans, this is what you do to the loyal fans like us. And then his face ain't showing. I was really gonna do that, but now I ain't gonna do my dog like that, man.
Yeah, don't do him like that.
I
But
got
yeah, man,
Larry
I don't know why.
right at the right time.
I didn't. When I seen him, like that earlier, I thought he was praying. But I left focus and so many people on the screen. I didn't know he was asleep.
Man, Larry, Red been gone ever since Kerry was on.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm like, okay.
I seen it earlier, but so many people on the screen. I started focusing on another box. I wasn't even looking at Red. He knocked out.
Man, if y'all want to be serious, shit, we all can go up there and apply for OC. We can't do no worse than what they got.
But look, here go my thing, y'all.
Here go my thing. Dude, bro, I ain't even trying to do that. What's up?
I got a question for everybody in the chat. If y'all can legitimately, seriously, and I've been asking this question since the beginning of the season, since last year. everybody know what type of player that Charlie Warner is.
Yep.
We have not used that man as a receiver.
Exactly.
You know why? Because first of all, look at the coordinator you got. He won't even throw to the middle of the field. So you talking about using Charlie Warner? He ain't even thought of that yet.
Hey, Charlie Warner is not just a middle. Hey, look, here go the
He
thing
ain't
though.
thought of that yet.
Charlie Warner or Teagan.
Rich, you just dropped the S word 3 times.
Oh,
Just
my
like
bad. My bad.
Hey, but look, Charlie Warner or Teagan, neither one of those are just a middle of the field type of tight end. Both of these guys can go up the seam. Both of them. But we have not used them.
We'll never see it.
Haven't figured that out.
We'll never see it.
And that's why this offense is going to stay stale. That's why it's going to stay stale.
And another thing, I see a lot of people saying the team checked out in the third quarter. I'm gonna say it. I seen some of the body language on that field. I seen some players checking out in the second quarter.
I told you they didn't quit on it.
Before halftime,
I seen some checking out. I seen some checking out.
This how I knew we was in trouble beginning on our first drive. Run, pass. Every time out the pistol. Motioning Charlie Warner. Then Zach Robinson, he trolled us too at the end. The game was over, but he trolled us at the end when he did that screenplay again to Kyle Pitts after we said it doesn't work. Tried it again on fourth down. It's like he's trolling us.
He don't understand. Does he not realize that, okay, you might have Oklahoma State desperate enough to find a coach right now, but do you not realize that your piss poor production can cost you an opportunity to be a head coach at this point? Like you really aren't paying attention.
I think it has costed him.
No,
I don't
think that. I think that job is in the bag so good that he's not worried about it. And I think his ego is so big that he don't think. Remember what he said. This is an execution thing. This isn't an X and O's thing. He said it out his mouth.
Man, let me tell you something. Zach Robinson full of it because when he sat there and explained,
all the Penix haters ran with that. Coach is right. He need to execute. He missing people down the middle of the field. We don't design them down the middle of the field. We didn't go to the middle of the field until Kirk Cousins said, "The hell with you. We finna run my plays," and he went no huddle and he went roll.
But see, that's why I told you.
But we gotta have. But we need a quarterback to go roll. I mean, I'm not saying we gotta have Kirk come back there every week. But we gotta have that, man. That's what I hate about. I love me some Penix, but that's what I don't like. He's too much of a yes coach, no coach guy. You gotta be able to go off script sometimes.
He knew, so he got.
Care. Kirk Kirk like to win, regardless of what you can say about him. Kirk like to win. So
his money guaranteed.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Kirk like to win.
It's like Larry said. Look, it's like what Larry said, right? It's more to it than just the wins and losses with the way we're playing right now. It's more to it than that. It's deeper than that. Because if you look at the play calling from the Buffalo game, how we sent Kyle Pitts consistently up the seam, and he balled out. Now, I mean,
I got an echo.
Yeah, you got an echo. You got to turn your TV down. Whoever has it.
I don't have it now.
Hey.
I think it's John. He just came up.
That was John. You got to turn that down, bro.
John, go on mute.
I got an echo.
Yeah, you got an echo, bro. Go on mute.
Okay,
Let's see how it goes now.
So, I mean, if you look at the way, if you look at the way that Zach Robinson called these plays, especially with Kyle Pitts against Buffalo, man, just killed the scene. He killed that post. I mean, he dogged them out. Not one time did he go up the seam with Kyle Pitts this game. Not one.
That's what I'm saying about about his play calling, because this how I know he elementary with it, because he don't even understand that your tight end is your man beater. He don't even understand that concept. That's why you didn't beat San Francisco, because you thinking that Bijan is your man beater. This go back to the San Francisco game, why I'm really upset. Because I said it last week during the San Francisco game, when teams key in on Bijan, okay, that's fine. I'm smart enough to know that after the half, Bijan to be a wide receiver for the rest of the game, and Algier and Charlie Warner will be in that backfield because why they keyed in on Bijan. So I'd rather put Bijan next to Drake since Drake wasn't getting open and let Bijan open Drake up in that manner and open the game up in that manner. But you're not even smart enough to make that one little simple adjustment. So that's why I told you I clocked out really on him, on Zach Robinson. And I'm not going to lie, I was standing up for him for a minute. I'll admit it. Because I was like, he got to learn too. I understand that this your first time. But after this game, after that San Fran game, I clocked out because I said
this. Rich, I got to jump on this real quick. It's not just him. Here's why I got the problem.
It's not just him.
Raheem was a receiver coach on that Super Bowl team. Remember that. Marquardt Manuel was our DB coach.
I know it.
So at this point, this falls on him at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? You fired the receiver coach. Okay, you coach receivers. Guess what? You don't need TJ Yates coaching them. Since you fired him, you coach that position, you take that over because you let go of a competent guy who had not only a great college career, but was a very solid NFL player at
he was with the Giants,
and with the Bucks. I kill you
with
play
the Bucks,
with the Bucks. So and then you end up having a quarterback coaching the receivers at this point. Right. Let's just be real on that. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but it's redundant at this point. You know what I'm saying? But at this time, he's got to fall under the blade right now because these moves are moves that he made to bring in a guy like that. He fought to bring this dude in.
No. But see, I told you from the get-go. You don't remember I said this last year. There is no way that me as a head coach accept a DC and an OC who ain't veterans. There's no way. Like if I was Terry, that's why I hate our campaign ain't structured that way because Terry will have the authority to tell Raheem, look, you can't come in here with two fresh OC and a DC. You see what I'm saying?
One or the other,
So it's like that's where I have my major fault with Raheem. I'm not saying I don't fault Raheem because see, my fault with Raheem is a major fault from the beginning of last year. There is no way as a head coach you bring in two rookie coordinators talking about you finna go to the playoffs. No, you're not. I promise you're not.
I was just about to say that too. Not only did he bring two rookie coordinators in, he brought them in and was talking like they were just gonna be one of the best coordinators in the world. They was gonna make an immediate impact.
So we got my man Dre Harrison in here. He normally is in the chat. This might be his first time coming through here with us today to talk a little Falcon football. What's going on, Big Dre? How you doing, brother?
What's up?
What's up, Dre?
What's going on, fellas, man? How y'all boys doing, man?
Doing as good we can.
Maintain. We holding up. There we go. Holding up.
Cool. Hey, it's kind of coming. I kind of hear the echo, man, from somebody.
Nah, you good now. What's up?
Good.
So yeah.
Go
ahead, Dre.
All right, man. So at this point, I am completely. Why is JD Bertrand the starting middle linebacker, man? Why isn't Malone starting at the linebacker spot?
Favoritism.
And Malone is
more.
Malone is outside he's an outside linebacker, not a middle linebacker. That's the reason he's not playing his position. He's normally he normally plays with the Will linebacker spot or he'll play that Sam linebacker spot. For those who don't know what Will and Sam are, that's in the chat. Weak side linebacker is your Will. Sam is your strong side linebacker. That's mainly what he is. He's not a middle.
Yeah. The player that should have been in the middle was Josh Woods. If you're going to put anybody there.
Facts.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, they should have put Woods in there.
Yeah.
Big fact.
Hey, I'm having a little some communication difficulties with my headset. Let me drop off and then come back in.
Yeah, come on back.
Okay. Well, anybody is better than Beltran. I will put Malone there. to the Beltran. But yeah, Wood should be there instead.
But here's the thing: if you're not gonna get Woods, you go get the kid Logan Wilson out of Cincinnati at this point, because the man wants to trade. He's a team captain, has led the team in tackles. He played on that Super Bowl team with Jesse Bates and was definitely a force. Everybody's like, "Oh, well, he's struggling." I'm like, no. Here's my thing: he's struggling on that defense because Cincinnati is horrible. That's why he's struggling. He leads the team in tackles right now and still is a captain. At this point, you got to bring in a middle linebacker. At this point, you know what I'm saying? You got to. But
Hey, Ryan, you know how you write about that? You know how I know you right about that? Because most people don't even realize that the reason Ellis be so out of position because he trying to play his position and Bertrand position.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And if you you give him a real middle linebacker, think about the pressure that Ellis was bringing when Diablo was there before he hurt.
He ain't had to worry about it. He like Diablo got there, I got mine.
See,
now I got to worry about mine here.
And we're missing Jalen Walker too, man. A lot of people are missing that.
In the run game.
He was so stout against the run game and setting the edge. And even when guys get sacked, he was there standing up his man, so the offensive line couldn't climb to the second level. And that's the type of guy you need in there. But again, man, I'm about to get up out of here, Ryan. Appreciate you having me on.
Let folks know where they can find
you.
You can find me and the beautiful Shonda on the Dixon Way on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Rumble, and X. We appreciate you having me on, man. Guys, make sure you hit the like button for this good content. We definitely want our homie Ryan to grow. The content is outstanding. So I'm waiting for that, that red shirt, red tie, red pocket square. On Arthur Blank. That's what I'm waiting on. That's the press conference I'm waiting on. And then we'll have an emergency stream live. But appreciate you guys coming through. We got the Hawks versus the Bulls tomorrow, Monday night.
Okay.
If you guys want to check out some Hawks commentary, come on and check out your boy. And we up out of here, man. Peace.
Appreciate you, Big Larry. Thanks for coming through. And we
get that rotation right
real quick. Let's see. Okay, so John popped back in, and we got Dre. So Dre, as your sound good now?
Oh yeah, man, I'm better now.
Let's do it. Go
ahead.
ahead.
I'll be back, y'all.
All right, man.
Okay, no problem.
All right, so this is what I noticed, man, and I want to know if anybody else feels the same way. This is what I noticed about Raheem. Raheem is the type of coach that he allows, he creates connections and friendships so he can allow his friends who he ends up hiring on his staff to do their job. But one thing I've noticed, man, I want to know if you guys feel the same way is, does he allow his coaches to coach and come up with game plans and don't verify if the game plans actually work? Do any of you guys get that type of feeling? Do any of you guys get that perspective in that regards, as if he allows his coaches to coach, right? But at the same time, I think he puts so much trust in his coaches that he doesn't
review the game
verify
plan.
Exactly, and review the game.
Now that you say that, I think that's what's going on with that offense. He not reviewing, especially when now that you got Aubrey, we ain't got to review what Aubrey got going on. But the defense even did their job today. I have no gripe about the defense except for Bertrand.
Right.
But other than that, what you just said, you make a good point. He ain't verifying that stuff, Jack. I want to say something else, but he ain't verifying that stuff Zach putting on the field. And
because
I don't think
I was just saying he never called play before. So how he gonna go verify anything? He been a receiver coach. He coached defense in other positions, but he never been an OC. So how he gonna check somebody's homework?
Well, then why you?
That's why he try to trust them.
Why are you head coach then? Or why are you?
I'm just trying to back your point though. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm gonna say this. You have coaches that manage,
right,
and then you have coaches that work on Sunday. Kyle Shanahan works on Sunday because he even though he has an offensive coordinator, Kyle Shanahan is calling all the plays out there, and he knows his offense because he's run his offense in at least 3 different places before he got to San Francisco. Okay, so he knows the ins and outs, the good and the bad about his offense, and can diagnose and say what you did wrong or what the defense did to you where you misread something. Because if you notice out in San Francisco, Brock Purdy doesn't have any audibles. None of the quarterbacks out there have any audibles.
Well,
and the
none of
West Coast
Shanahan's
off.
quarterback has ever had. None of Shanahan's quarterback has ever had the ability to audible. None of them.
Well, Matt Ryan did,
wait a
and
minute.
he fought to get it.
Which Shanahan are you referring to? Are you referring to the dad or are you referring to the son?
I'm referring to the son.
Well, Matt Ryan was one that actually could audible.
Yeah,
Other
he
than that,
fought.
all
He
his
had to
other
earn
quarterbacks-
that. He had to earn
No.
that. Which he
No,
did.
no, hey, he had to literally fight for that. He had to fight for that.
But all his other quarterbacks,
Yeah.
they have not
Audible in the
been
Super
able
Bowl.
to audible, which is
Matt
true.
Ryan audible in the Super Bowl.
Sure did. Now, and you know what? Kool-Aid and Kool-Aid, that is something, man, that irks me. But see, Ryan
this
don't want me
gambling
to talk
stuff
about
come
that.
out, it make me wonder,
I'm gonna
man.
leave that one alone.
Nah,
But
did you see the video where Matt Ryan said the headset not working, running the effing ball?
No.
Matt Ryan told him to run the ball.
No. See, the thing was they had called 3 plays, and all 3 of those plays were run plays. Okay.
Mhm.
Then after Freeman lost a yard, he told Matt Ryan to throw a pass play. Both Matt Ryan and LaFleur heard it and said, "What?" That's when he told him just run the effing play. And see, Dan
He told him
Quinn.
run the ball.
No.
No,
He
I'm
told
talking
him
about the video that I saw. Matt Ryan was throwing his helmet. Said
Hey,
the
let's-
headset didn't
No,
work.
Matt Ryan. Now, Matt Ryan had been saying, Matt Ryan was saying that on the sideline.
Yeah.
Okay. And see, the thing is, my entire gripe about that situation is, look, you are the franchise quarterback. You are the coach on the field. When, say, for instance, they send you a play in. All right. If you look at the defense and say, man, that's not going to work, you are supposed to be able to change the call. What was going to happen to you if you changed the call, Matt? Not one damn thing. You the quarterback.
But here's
Okay.
the thing.
Let's stay on
But
top.
here's the
though,
thing.
in
We gonna
regard
stay
to that.
relevant on this because that right there is 8 years ago.
There you
It
go.
still
There you
pisses
go.
us off to this day. But let's talk about this current regime because we still got a piece of that 2016 stench as a head coach right now on this team, which we finna stay on him.
But I guess listen, man. I guess the point I was trying to make, man, is that okay? Any head coach, or not? I'm not gonna say any head coach, but I really fault Raheem, man, for not bringing in or at least not keeping some type of veteran on the offensive side of the ball, some type of veteran coordinator on the offensive side of the ball. I think he allowed his connections and friendships with the coaches that he brung in to pretty much overshadow common sense.
He promised somebody a job.
Yeah,
He promised somebody a job.
Yeah, and that's
That's
costing
really
the
what it
team.
is.
That's costing.
I get
I
high,
feel like
I'll
that's
bring you with
costing the team.
When I get to the big time, when I win the lottery, I'm gonna buy you a Porsche.
Hey, he's gonna be like that character. He's gonna be like Lil Wayne. He's gonna be like Lil Wayne's uncle from Boondocks, man.
What'd you say, Kool-Aid?
When I get my fever check.
Hold on, what were you saying, Kool-Aid?
Question, guys. Why is Raheem here? Who made that decision?
Hey man,
yo,
Hey, I'll tell you,
man.
I'm gonna tell you something about Raheem.
Oh,
I'm
the
gonna tell you.
Bucks don't stop right there. The Bucks started with the man.
Here we go. You about to open up a whole damn can of worms.
Oh, listen. I can't even.
Hey, look,
Listen,
man.
you just doing what's best for the business. Like, okay, Arthur Blank just thought, or he probably thought that that's what's best for the for the Falcons organization at the time, being the fact that we're moving into a more modernized civilization and everything, he probably felt like it was time for a black quarterback. So I don't blame him. I think it was a good. I think it was a good. I'm not gonna say marketing, but I just think it fit at the time. However, Raheem is a coach. He's a good coach. However, it's like what OG said. He said that you got coaches that work on Sunday, and you got coaches that just let people do
that manage on Sunday
and manage on Sunday. There you go.
But he fell in that the management part. That's the key. He fell in that the management part.
Well, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say this about that, if I may.
Can I say this right quick?
Go ahead, Kool-Aid. Go ahead, man.
After the soccer team coach that won a championship and he left, he didn't get fired. He decided to leave and go coach somewhere else. How many coaches been fired since him?
A bunch of.
One just got fired. You know why? Not winning. Atlanta Braves. Coach just won a championship. Now he ain't winning. What he had to do? They pushed him to step down. Winning organization. What Atlanta Hawks?
With that,
man. Atlanta.
I was just about to say that.
We got
Kool-Aid.
So the master. Hey, look, we at the point right now. Point and period. Ain't nothing gonna change till Raheem is fired on the Atlanta Falcons. Ain't nothing gonna change until Quinn is fired with the Atlanta Hawks.
But Kool-Aid, but to be fair, but to be fair, the Hawks had won, bruh. The Hawks hadn't won nothing since Bill Russell was playing in the NBA when they knocked off his Celtics when they was in St. Louis. That's the only time the Hawks won something. They haven't won anything in Atlanta.
Right,
so
right.
They at least have a trophy. They at least got one. You get what I'm saying? We don't have a trophy.
The Falcons and the Hawks is in the same boat. They ain't won that. They ain't no championship.
Hey, think about it. So, wait a minute. Hold up. So that means half them championships the Lakers got, they got to get them things back to Minnesota because they got them in Minneapolis. But the Lakers count all those championships going along with the championships they won in LA.
The championships go with the team.
Thank you. Because guess what? The Hawks got one. We just haven't won one in Atlanta, but we got one.
Yeah.
Every team in this city, let's keep this a buck. Every team in this city has a championship except the Hawks. Except the Falcons.
Hey, even our volleyball team is about to get one.
Facts. So I'm just so Kool-Aid.
See, we can't be grabbing for straws.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, look, our volleyball team got to the playoffs, guy. They got to the playoffs.
Hey, let's be real.
Let's keep that among us. Don't go in no.
Hey, no.
Don't go in no bar bragging on that.
John, but here's the other thing. Now, I was pissed that the Atlanta Dream didn't get as far as they should have gotten this year. But they done.
Who's that? The Dream. The Dream.
Oh, they had me hot.
Bro, let's be real on this. They got a better chance of getting the championship right now than the Falcons. Let's keep that.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Together, they got a shot.
I actually like their coach. Yeah.
I do too. But all I'm saying is, at this point, what more do you expect from this team when you passed up? Well, Belichick's out the pasture in North Carolina, so it is what it is. But when you pass up on Jim Harbaugh, you pass up on Mike McDaniel, as we said, you pass up on Steve Wilkes, you pass up
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson. You had so many opportunities to do this, but here's the problem. The problem when we talk about from top to bottom is you have people that are in that front office that are just at that point where they hire for nepotism. They don't hire to win. Because if you look at championship organizations, feelings go to the wayside. Think about it. George Seifert won championships with the 49ers, won 2 Super Bowls, and guess what they did? They fired him. Think about this. Bill Parcells got to a point to where he stepped down because they were going to get rid of him because he stopped winning. So if we're going to talk about it, championship organizations have gotten rid of championship coaches. So until Atlanta, the Falcons understand that you have to cut bait with certain things, you're going to continue to keep struggling, and we're going to be having these damn kumbayas because it's been about 2 hours now. And at this point, we got to wrap this thing up, man. This right here is going to get my blood pressure up, and I've been real chill today. I already know that my ass is going to end up getting in a mood to where I'm going to be on for another hour, and I'm finna have everybody laughing because I'm probably going to go off, and I don't need to do that. See, I say that
go off, man. Go off.
No. See, I gotta say that for the eye test. John caught the X-rated version of my mouth, and I'm trying to keep it PG right here. You know, John got Sirius satellite radio that's supporting him. We got regular cable TV, so we can't do that just yet.
Shoot, that's new to me.
That's news to me.
So we're gonna do it like this. If you got podcasts, we're gonna let you talk about your podcast. Fandemic, John, Kool-Aid, Rich. Dre, do you have one yet or no? Not yet.
No, man. I'm thinking about creating one, man. I'm just trying to, find out who I am as far as being online and everything like that, man. So just, one of these days I'll probably get one. But when you see me, you see me.
Most definitely. Appreciate you, Big Dre. Thank you for coming through, my brother.
Have a good one, man.
You too.
Man. Yes, sir.
Right. So everybody that has podcasts up here, we're gonna start with Kool-Aid, John, Rich, and then Fandemic. Y'all let the folks know where they can find y'all.
Okay, ATL Kool-Aid drinker. Thank you for letting me come up here at BirdCage. You know how we kick it everywhere. When I pop up, I'm gonna pop up. But ATL Kool-Aid drinker, I just give my commentary right now. It's just a YouTube channel. You can catch me when you come to my YouTube channel. You can see me at the game, the Hawks game. I try to get to even the Falcon game or Brave game to show my my respect and my how I ride with the team. And just get my commentary, man. My commentary could be crazy, it could be untruthful, but I try to have fun with it. And that's about it.
Okay. Thank you, Kool-Aid, for coming through. Big John, what you got, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, the eye test. Your view into the previous week's business with your local teams. There may be a special from the rostrum edition of the eye test coming later on tonight. Depends on whether I can get this alcohol out of my system or not, but anyway, we're going to try. We're going to do it. Be sure to tune in anyway on Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. for the eye test. Ryan, really appreciate you having me up. Hey, man, I wish circumstances would improve to where we could do more party lines, but
yeah,
man, the disgusting thing is in the holy place where it ought not be. So,
man, it is what it is at this point. We appreciate you, John. Y'all tap into the eye test. Also, we got Rich. What you got, man? Let the folks know where they can find you at, sir.
Man, y'all can find me at Dirty Falcon Podcast, man. We got a lot to talk about this week because, oh boy, I ain't got much to say, but you can find me at Dirty Falcon Podcast, everything Falcons, and you can also type in King Richie Pop Out, stream the single. I'm still pushing that. I'm at 7,000 views. I'm trying to get to 10,000. So if you can help me out there, I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate you for bringing me on, Ryan. It's always good banter and good fun, man. Always. I wish today were better, but we got all week to talk about that. So
what? Depending on when you do your show, let me know, because at this point, I might have to come through and have a therapy session with you, boy.
Oh yeah, because
I don't even think the VA can help me out with this here.
Yeah, because you know, like I tell people, when you come over there, you gonna get the real. I'm not monetized. Don't really care about being monetized. I'm gonna say what I want to say, and no, this not for teenagers. I'm just gonna be honest. I already put the 18 under no, because this is grown people conversation. Because I know how my Falcons get me, and I'm really ready to go off now because I knew after the first quarter it was over. I just stayed to the third to have some hope. But
Rich,
let me go on.
You can see this. You can see this from the first quarter.
You know I'm checking in. Look, you know I'm checking in this week, dog. So I got you, Rich.
All right,
Bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Rich. Let the folks know where they can find you, my brother.
Hey man, first and foremost, man, I appreciate you as always, man. It's always a load of fun coming in here with you, man. Great show, great podcast. But yeah, man, I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and last night I started my that gone. What did I start last night?
I don't remember because I didn't look at what you posted.
Hold on, not StreamYard, dead garment. What's the other social?
I can't remember
y'all.
right offhand, but
Twitch, X.
Instagram. Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all, look, I'm tapped in, y'all. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm
look,
tapped in. Look.
You know what? You got your Lucy juice. It's all
Yeah,
good.
I'm tapped in. But yeah, man, I started my Instagram page back up last night, man. It got flagged for some reason, so I just started another one. So it's at ATL_Fandemic. I'm on Twitter at AF_Fandemic, and as always, Atlanta Falcon Fandemic on YouTube. But guys, it was like I said, man, it's always a boatload of fun coming in here with you guys, man. Win, lose, or draw. Sharing knowledge, speaking knowledge to each other, man. I appreciate you having me on, bro.
Always, man. Fandemic, thank you for coming through. K-Dub, another benediction in the books. Appreciate you for stopping through, my guy. Thank you, sir.
Good to be in the building. I usually be at the game, but had to work, so I'm gonna check in.
I'm blessed because you didn't waste no money in gas today.
No, hey, that's what I said, man. I said I'm so glad I worked because I could have been there and it just would have been 10 times worse.
Turbo 38 hot because he went to the game. He drove up, so he done wasted gas, money, all that, bro. Yeah. So he hot.
I feel for you, Turbo. If you're watching Turbo, you watch the replay, I feel for you because I took that long drive. I feel for all my Falcon fans that was in the Benz today. I hope and pray that this team gets something turned around and get a new OC and we get some to cheer about and have a party line moving forward. But everybody continue to take your blood pressure medicine and get some rest, man. And we'll see you next week. Even though everybody say they ain't gonna tune in, we're gonna be here same time next week.
Yep. Thank you, K-Dub.
All right.
But anyways, we gonna close this thing out today as we always do. Man, look, it's a long season. We still got a lot of games left. It feels like today was the coronation of this season possibly ending. But at this point, you just got to look at it for what it is at this point and just sit back and just say, you know what? We got to figure out how we going to find the positives because, again, we literally are 7 games in the season now. 7 games in. At this point, we're 3-4. We have to figure out how we're at least going to try to at least get 6 more wins at this point. You at least got to get 6 wins or 7 wins to get into the playoffs. But we'll find out soon enough. And want to thank you guys for tapping in with us today. For those who came into the chat, we appreciate you on X, also on YouTube and our other streaming platforms. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm going to have a bumper to bumper this week. Don't worry about it. Definitely going to give my thoughts. But we're also going to have regular show on Thursday. And like I said, we got to look forward to the Patriots at this point. This game is in the can. We're going to have a couple of days to talk about it. But Thursday, focus has got to be on the New England Patriots because we're going to their house, and that is not going to be an easy game to play in. And the way that they're playing right now, we might be in a little bit of trouble. But, hey, you never know. It's week to week. Maybe we might catch them slipping, and we steal a win in their house. So without further ado, thank you guys for tuning in. This is your boy, the Historian, signing out. We'll catch you next week. Ghost.